early. I was in here early this morning, and I did record the booty sequence already, so I was gonna put that on my YouTube, so that will be up. Okay, hi you guys, let's talk fasting. Does anyone on here fast? I do all the time. Okay. We did a discussion on intermittent fasting, and I swear to God, I still get a ton of questions about it. So I'm glad that you guys are interested in it. I definitely don't consider it a trend. I think it's as old as the ages, and I don't follow diet trends at all. We're all squished in here. I don't like fads. I just don't do diets. I think diets in general don't work, and if you're dieting for like a goal, the minute you go off that diet, you know, you go right back to where you were. 18, 16. That's awesome. Well, you know what? It took me, when I started intermittent fasting, I had to build up to it. I started doing just a couple days a week, 16, 8, 16, and it took me some time, and I just gradually increased it as it felt good. And for me, at this point, you know, I do 8, 16 every day, and sometimes I bump it up to 19, and only because I feel it. I feel good. I'm feeling good. This is not, for me personally, it's not a weight loss strategy. I'm not doing it to lose weight. It does, one of the benefits is it keeps me lean and tight, for sure, and I don't have to count calories. But I just started researching all of the health benefits, and the list is really long. And at the top of it for me was a lot of digestion issues and just not feeling good after I ate food, and trying to figure that out, because obviously I use my body, I need it to work optimally, and food was like bogging me down, and I hated it because I love to eat. So that was my motivation with getting into fasting, and the more I started doing it, the more I read about it, I started to understand why humans and animals too do it. It's natural for our bodies. I think my body, for me, is walking evidence. It's my body of evidence, I guess you could say. I test everything out on myself, and that's why I wanted to test out this longer fast. Anyways, so, and she's been doing, I got her into fasting.
So I used to try to intermittent fast when things were normal, and it was definitely super hard because I work late, and then I'm hungry after I worked in a restaurant, so there's food around me all the time. So now that I'm doing it and I'm not working, it's been easier, and I think that I'm creating like a habit, so then when we come out of this and we're back to somewhat normal lives, it'll be easier for me to do because I already created like my routine and a habit of doing it.
And don't you feel like the more...
Like now's the time.
Yeah, but don't you feel like once you were able to get consistent with it, it's just like second nature now?
Yeah.
It's not a struggle. You don't
I'm
have
not
to, like,
hungry
think about
anymore, like at 9 o'clock in the morning. My body's like used to me working out and then eating at like 11, 12.
Yeah, your body will adjust. Go slow, like within everything you wanna be successful. So anything like extreme diets, extreme workout plans that throw your body into shock probably won't last. And so the goal is to find something that you can consistently last with. It's a lifestyle.
You're less bloated. I'm not as fatigued in the mornings. Like when I would eat late at night and come and work out in the morning, I'd be super, just my energy wasn't there. I felt gross. I would be still bloated from eating at like 9 o'clock, sometimes 10. Like I work out way better now, have way more energy, and feel better when I eat early and wake up in the morning and work out.
We were just talking about this yesterday, and it's, to me, I love hearing takeaways like cheese, perfect. Once your body starts functioning more optimally. You notice improvements. They're super subtle, that when you're toxic and you don't really have a strategy and you're just kind of eating whenever and whatever and working out whenever, it's hard to really pick up on those subtle differences. But once you really get your groove and find a flow and find something that works and clean your system out with fasting, it really does give your body the opportunity to naturally detox and help gives the cells an opportunity to regenerate, really.
It's also definitely a mindset.
Yeah,
You have to be
mindset.
headstrong.
It's
I couldn't do
willpower.
it before because I'd be around food and everyone else was eating, and I'd be like, fuck, I'm gonna just eat then.
Yeah, Winter, do you do intermittent fasting?
I think so. She said she
Yeah,
does.
energy.
Even
Yeah.
the girl before, she said she's a teacher. I work in a restaurant, a bar,
Yeah,
and I would work late sometimes, so it'd be super hard. But I drink Maria's detox tea, and it hella helps.
yeah. The thing with intermittent fasting is it eliminates a real need to calorie restrict. It's not a diet. What you're doing is you're essentially training your body to burn fat for you and also turn cells over. You know, you have to get through the whole it takes a lot of energy for your body to digest food, and you have to get past that point to give your body a chance to rest, heal, and start regeneration. And that's kind of what it all comes down to. That's why you start to have more energy, you have clarity.
If you have a history of eating disorders, you
Yeah,
can eat whatever you want in the eating window.
it's not about starvation, you know. The issue with eating disorders is your body goes into starvation mode, and so it starts to hold on to fat. It's like panicking. It's the same with hydration and dehydration. If you're not getting enough water, you tend to get more bloated because your body is holding on to all the water that it does have. Same goes with food. When you're intermittent fasting, you're not leaving your body hanging. Hopefully you're creating a system with it, and so your body knows it's going to get fed, so it's not going into that starvation panic mode. That's what you want to avoid, and that's why you can stay really tight and maintain a really good muscle mass while you're fasting versus just starving yourself or eating like little tiny things. And you know, throughout the day you will create more of a skinny fat. You're not going to maintain that muscle tightness, muscle tissue. Some of those questions went by so fast. Sorry, you guys, I didn't get them. Does it go back? Oh.
We drink coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
I do it with MCT oil and cinnamon and a like splash of almond milk, and I'm not hungry until.
Yeah, so the idea with fasting to keep your body in a fasted state is to not raise your insulin level, right? So I get a lot of questions about my detox water and whether you can drink that and still stay fasted. Yes, you can, because we're diluting it so much. The amount of cranberry juice, that would be the only thing in there that could raise insulin levels. And
You can have up to 50 calories
yeah,
before you raise your insulin.
yeah. So the water is so diluted that you're not getting enough in at any one time for it to affect that. And the way that we can drink coffee is we're not putting any sweetener or any low-fat anything in the coffee. You can drink plain black coffee. You can do coconut oil, pure fat. Pure fat will not raise your insulin level. That's one way too. You can, in the beginning when I was trying to adjust to fasting, you can, eat some coconut oil. It sounds kind of weird, but it's actually not that bad. Or just put it in. I would put it at night when I was really struggling. I would drink herbal tea and put coconut oil in it.
That sounds better.
It was actually delicious. I got really into it because the coconut oil is a little bit sweet tasting, and it makes everything really creamy, so you feel more satiated. So that's a hack.
Hey, you guys can't be in our live. Stop requesting.
I know.
Nice try.
But okay, so these longer fasts that we just did. You know, I hurt my neck, so I was laid up for a few days, and I've been wanting to try a longer extended fast. And I wanted to do it when I wasn't working out, so I could really just feel my body and know that it wasn't from a fatigue from the last workout or whatever. I try everything out of my own body first before I bring it to you guys. And I think I went 48 hours, and I really do think that the sweet spot is 24 to 36 at this point. 48 it was a challenge for sure. The first 24 hours wasn't bad for me because I'm already used to it, but maybe it was psychological. Right after I got past 24, then I was like, okay, I was starting to think about food, and it was probably because my body is trained to eat. I usually go 19 hours is my max, and so it was like, hey, wait, where's the food? We thought it was coming, right? But what happens between 24 and 36 hours is everything, all the benefits of fasting, like skyrocket, and really skyrocket by like 300%, meaning your fat burning skyrockets 300%. Your body's natural ability to produce growth hormone skyrockets like 300%, and that is where you burn fat and build lean muscle. When you hear about professional athletes getting tested for steroids, it's all to promote this growth hormone, not naturally because they want it like instant, but your body can produce it naturally, and this sweet spot between 24 and 36 hours really does it. Take advantage of it. I think the next time she worked out, I didn't work out, but I think that if you have the energy to do a workout in that anytime after 24 hours, like go for it. Your body will just.
You can drink the coffee cold, Jade. I've started to drink it cold now. I make my coffee, I put it in the blender, I put a splash of almond milk and cinnamon and MCT oil, and then I blend it, and then I get a jar of ice and I pour it in. Because I realized I was having a hard time drinking hot coffee in the morning. Like, it made me too warm. So I just literally do the same thing. Instead of putting it into my mug, I put it into a jar of ice, and it's exactly the same. Kitty Cat, I got my MCT oil on Amazon.
Yeah, Whole Foods.
New
Whole Foods
Tiva.
has it.
It's like a huge, big bottle.
Yeah.
And it lasts forever.
Yeah, the way to do that our fasted, I call it Spanish latte because I do the cinnamon and the coconut, something about the coconut oil and cinnamon, that flavor, is I just put it in the magic bullet and blend it, and it gets super frothy like a cappuccino. It's amazing.
How about adding unsweetened almond milk? That's what I add.
Yeah, as long as it's unsweetened.
Yeah.
Yep. Just, you can do full fat cream if you do dairy. I personally don't do dairy, or butter. I mean, that's what that is. As long as it's full fat, you can't have any reduced fat, anything, because when reduced fat, to me, basically means sugar. They're adding sugar in to add flavor. Fat, they're taking the flavor out with fat, which doesn't actually make you fat. The sugar does make you fat and raises your insulin. So stay away from fat for your low fat guys. That's a big one.
She said, I'm not a huge coffee drinker. Can you sub with matcha? I love matcha.
Yeah, you can, as long as you keep the sugar out. You know, if you're just doing matcha tea and coconut oil, or like full fat unsweetened coconut nut milk, go for it.
I noticed that I switched to MCT and it gives me more energy.
Yeah,
It's like a little,
high
it's
brain
like a little
octane.
less fat, more concentrated than coconut.
I just like the flavor of
How
coconut
much do you
oil.
use to run daily?
Run? I don't run. The only time I'm running is if someone's chasing me.
I like to lie on Instagram and say I'm
Oh,
gonna run
you-
twice a week. And that doesn't happen.
If you run, you guys, if you run and you want to have it do anything for your body other than just be a good sprints. Just do 15 minutes is like hardcore sprints. Sprint, walk, way more effective than like a jog. Jog if you want to with friends, but anyways, do you guys have any more questions? I don't want to make it too
By the way, I
long.
didn't even plan to do my fast either, my long one. She just told me I'm gonna do it. You
Yeah.
should try it too. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna just try it. And it really wasn't that hard. And I
Yeah.
was gonna just do 24 hours and then I pushed it to the 38. Also, eat light when you break your fast. Don't
Yeah.
try to eat heavy. I made myself eggs, a bowl of yogurt. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna eat some food. Couldn't even finish it, and then my stomach hurt after.
Yeah. The best thing to eat, I think, coming off of a fast is fruit. It's got acid in it, acidic, so it gets the juices in your stomach going and helps to slough off all the mucus and stuff that is in your intestinal tract. It's gentle and it just kind of gets things going. I would say what I do is I'll drink some fruit juice, like a green juice or orange juice, piece of fruit while I'm making food because you're hungry. You need something that's gonna like satiate you. But I do that first introduction into my system, and then I just eat whatever I want. I do eat healthy though. We both do. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to keep it short. Anna,
Hey girl.
I thought you were gonna be here today. I'll try to save this and I'll get this up on YouTube. But otherwise, you guys, if you have questions, you can always shoot them to us. Okay, that's it.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, you guys. Thanks for coming.